In today's society, there are definitely many people who question this. This world is a hypocritical one. If everyone else is being deceitful, and I treat others with sincerity, wouldn't that mean I'm at a big loss? That's right. It is a loss. Suffering losses is a minor issue. The benefits you gain later are significant. What benefits will you gain later? Rebirth, the Pure Land of Buddha, Amitabha. The benefits you gain from this are immense. So what does it matter if you suffer a little loss? Currency, be smart. Those who refuse to suffer losses won't receive great blessings. As the ancient Chinese say, suffering losses is a blessing. When blessings come, you still don't want them. This is not someone wise. When great blessings come, you push them away. Regarding this, to be honest, it's something that's hard to come by. For no reason. Being wronged by others, that brings the greatest blessings. There's a story. Others criticize us. Is it really justified to insult and blame us when we respond? There is no fault. Then the blessings will be even greater. If there's no fault, why still do this? Humiliation. In this life, there are no faults from past lives. How profound and insightful. The Buddha's teachings tell me that a person is not just in this life. There are countless realms in the past. In the future, there are also countless realms, as long as you don't transcend the 6 realms of reincarnation. The countless realms revolve within the 6 paths. Time can be long. This is also the karma created by in past lives. In past lives. When we think about it this way, how can one not create karma? It's impossible. How can one not have grievances with sentient beings? In this lifetime, I've been fortunate to hear the Buddha's teachings and clarify these principles. The greatest benefit is to accept things as they come. I am amidst adversity. We willingly and joyfully accept and endure. Be filial to your own karma. Is it about cultivating one's own virtues? Open your own wisdom. What a pain. Not only is there no resentment, but there's gratitude. In Mahayana teachings, this is called a counter-supporting condition. Adversity. It can help us elevate our hearts. It can help us grow in wisdom. It can help us eliminate our karmic obstacles. It can help us attain Buddhahood. So what is the mindset of a true practitioner who genuinely recites the Buddha's name? A heart full of gratitude. A heart full of compassion. This is true, not false. Really, that's why he has true accomplishments. If it's false, then that's wrong. And it leads to a never-ending cycle of revenge among beings. That's truly unbearable suffering. A clever person, those with a bit of wisdom, will seize this opportunity to transcend in this life. It's about discovery. There's confidence. Again, speaking of the ability to transcend, it is the golden school of Dharma. Rely on it, Amitabha Buddha. We have no doubts about Mr. Jin today. It hasn't been easy to get here. 60 years instead. I am the only one miserable. The deeper it is, the more joy it brings. Born in the month as Kuya. Only when one truly understands can they completely let go. What does it mean to let go? I often encourage myself and advise my classmates during the lectures. It's really true, not fake. Not a hypothesis, it's the truth. My life, it comes to today. Tomorrow is no more. I won't think about tomorrow. Today is my last day. What should I do? Don't you understand? On the last day, you can't take anything with you. Not even your body. That's why I often say, living for a day, this body is mine. It's all I have. The clothes I wear are part of my color scheme, but the clothes I don't wear aren't me. Don't think about it, because I don't want to. The money you carry on you is part of you, but the money you don't carry isn't you. The house you live in today is your home, but when you leave this house, it's not you. Your heart is at ease. With a lifetime of wisdom, you won't have any troubles. Your heart, born from body and mind, is filled with gratitude and compassion. You don't create karma. There's no selfishness or self-interest at all. The realm of transformation and the realm of emptiness are one with yourself. You are one with all the Buddhas and Tathagatas. As Xie Zhen said, the flowers, grass, trees, mountains, and rivers are all one. Why aren't you like this? What other delusions do you have? Naturally. Pure, a clear mind. Each thought and intention comes first. If there's even a slight attachment, it obstructs a single thought and intention. It doesn't manifest, you know. So it's well said in the 4,000 books. All beings have body, speech, and mind. What the body creates, what the mouth speaks, and what the mind thinks. The understanding cultivated, renewed. The explanation of the teachings of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas is clear. Understand what form is, and find the true essence. One must take genuine action. This sentence is important. Look at it with a sincere heart. What does it mean to be true? The underlying feeling points in the opposite direction. Once you understand, you'll know what truth is. One must not pretend to do good deeds under the guise of external diligence. On the surface, what is done looks great. The brave move forward. What about inside selfishness and self-interest haven't been let go? It's a matter of right and wrong, no doubt. Greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt haven't been let go. That's all fake. So one must be resolute and not avoid it. One must always have self-awareness. He calls it evil. Yo-Yo television series exclusive. Deceitful. These are insights. Unwholesome habits. Have you let go? If you haven't let go, then you need to understand. Such thoughts are creating the cycle of reincarnation. The cycle of reincarnation, just like that. It manifests. Falsehood, greed, anger, and evil, cunning in 100 ways. This is the cause of the cycle of reincarnation. With this, there are the 6 realms. If this thought hasn't been completely turned around by you, you are using a sincere, yet deluded mind. This is not true sincerity. Created by a forgetful mind. 16 paths. 10 Dharma realms. What is manifested by the true mind? It is the true reward and adornment of all Buddhas. The Pure Land, the Avatamsika world. A true heart. Master Huineng, realizing the mind and seeing true self. Very brief. Say it out loud. What is the true heart like close? How self-assured. It is inherently pure. Then you understand that impurity is the deluded mind. Purity is the true heart. The true heart is unborn, undying. Now, regarding our current thought, the previous thought has ceased and the next thought has arisen. This mind of birth and death is false. It is not real. The true heart does not get sick. The true heart is inherently unshakable. What shaking? Swayed by external circumstances. External circumstances arise according to one's own desires, leading to greed. When love doesn't align with one's wishes, it turns to dislike. You will be influenced by the six senses and be alert to the outside world. Monk, greed, anger, ignorance, pride, doubt. Anger, emotions without desire. This is called a mind that follows external conditions. This mind is an illusory mind. The true heart does not follow the understanding of external circumstances. The true heart knows that all phenomena are illusory regardless of any situation. It remains unmoved. This is true righteousness. It is the true heart, not the heart of reincarnation. The illusory heart is the heart of reincarnation. The illusory heart takes charge. The body can be like 3 leaves, all leaves of reincarnation. You cannot escape the 6 realms of reincarnation. You need to truly turn it around. I no longer belong to the external economic cycle. The sincere heart is at work. Be sincere with yourself. Be sincere with life. Work sincerely and treat others with sincerity in everything. Use a sincere heart to chant the Buddha's name and seek rebirth in the Pure Land. Congratulations! You have achieved a fulfilling life. You are a Buddha. If you appear to be doing well outside, looking like a Buddhist, but inside your worries haven't changed at all, then that's fake. It talks about the difficulty of sleeping on firewood in the 4 books. When shaving is said to be disgustingly firm. Say it a bit clearer. He misunderstood, thinking this is right knowledge and right view. He's got it all upside down, made a mistake. In today's society, who isn't fake? If you treat people with sincerity, you'll be at a loss. You'll be fooled. You being silly. Look, at China, the ancients said killing is also killing. Suffering a loss is a blessing. There's a lot to unpack here. It's profound knowledge and great principles. What about Sun Quan? He really didn't suffer any losses. He didn't get taken for a ride. He came out on top. So this kind of misunderstanding, completely following the habits of worry and annoyance. Wrong. Who's going to take the blame for the four connections? This is like a fierce beast in higher education. There is the sea. There is not a single eye. Though it has 3 leaves. Known as the land of mixed toxins. On the surface, doing good deeds, generously giving and observing precepts, like diligent practitioners. But what's inside greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt? Not broken at all. This is called the goodness of mixed groups. A heart of falsehood. Who knows? The Buddhas and Bodhisattvas know. The spirits know. So not understanding the true nature means it isn't real. It's not genuine. Goodwill. It's not fake. So these kinds of people, worldly people, don't know. He can deceive worldly people, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Heaven will take care of such people. This encourages us to appreciate the value of a sincere heart. We must not let go of sincerity in our thoughts. If sincerity is written off, the problem becomes serious. Decide not to feel losses. Not afraid of being deceived. Not afraid of being framed. Sakyamuni Buddha. Before becoming a Buddha, he cultivated the Bodhisattva heart. Meet Griva. Griva means reproduction. Translated into Chinese art, tyrant. In a state of confusion and lawlessness. It was called the quarantine net. The quarantined kings were tortured to death. Just a wish. The Bodhisattva holds not a shred of resentment. Instead, I thank him. Why? Because it helps him attain Buddhahood a day earlier. We encounter disaster. When someone plots against me, I thank him. He sends me to the afterlife. I completed a day earlier. Attaining Buddhahood a day sooner is truly not bad at all. Not a single question. I don't even hold a single evil thought towards those who seriously harm me. Why is that? Because he and I are one. It's like when the teeth bite the tongue and it gets hurt. Do we resent the teeth? No. Why? Because they are one. How many people understand today? The Dharma realm and the void realm are one with oneself. Only Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Science and philosophy have not yet reached this realm. Where do Buddhas and Bodhisattvas exist in this realm? We need to learn. One can truly enter the realm. You gain benefits. The joy you express is abundant. A heart full of joy for long life. Most people can see it. What you see brings you joy. You have no worries, and you are compassionate. You have no thoughts of harming others. This is it. As mentioned in this scripture, there will be a gathering of true individuals that will awe and govern. You give yourself. You give all sentient beings. True benefits are true wisdom,